Did you know that just a few simple items could save you thousands of dollars every single year? Today I'm revealing 7 game-changing items that have completely transformed my finances and helped me become more financially secure. Stick around to find out how you too can live below your means without sacrificing comfort. Grab a beverage, sit back and relax. Hook me up with a thumbs up for the YouTube algorithm. Let's get going. Welcome to my garage. This is number 1. This is a 30-year-old, I think it's a KitchenAid refrigerator that was given to us for free because the ice maker water thing doesn't work anymore. And let me tell you what happened. That first day we brought home the garage fridge. Could also be a freezer, it could be a chest freezer, a stand-up freezer. We got our first chest freezer for $40 at a garage sale. Not pretty, not fantastic, works just fine. Now, here's what happened when we brought home the garage fridge is I felt like real fancy. Garage fridge, that was for the rich people, right? That's what I thought too. I'm sorry, do I know you? I don't think so. But it was free. It did not raise my electric bill very much. Only $10 a month. I can buy things at an amazing price and save them for later. It means I'm spending rock bottom prices on food, not the horrendous price of food out there right now. I find that offensive. Have you seen the price of eggs? My Walmart 5 dozen eggs yesterday, $19. Not up in here. Because when I saw it at Costco, for $10, that is a 50% savings on eggs. Another thing I can do with the freezer side is I can make freezer meals and I have a place to store them. So I can bulk shop, bulk cook, and then those busy weekend nights when the kids have sports and homework and they're working and I'm chauffeuring and there's work meetings and all these other things, dinner is already done. And I would not be able to do this if I didn't have spare space to store all of it because my kitchen freezer, teeny tiny, eensy weensy.
That's not itty bitty, that's teensy weensy.
I mean, in here right now, I have some clearance bread that I picked up for $1.90. I should probably get this out for school lunches tomorrow. I had a ton of sausage and ground beef, cooked it all up and froze it in these individual bags for very, very quick pasta and sauce dinners. I can buy the huge bulk bags of cheese and freeze them in smaller packages. And speaking of food and groceries and saving money on that, that leads me to the second item that I own that saves me thousands. I bet this one thing alone saves me $10,000 a year. I'm not even kidding. Excess food has saved me thousands upon thousands of dollars. My grocery bill for my family of 6, yes, I only have 5 living at the house right now, but I do feed my mom sometimes. My mom is single, and I have 3 teenage boys. 3 athlete teenage boys. Do I need to keep going? The amount of food 3 teenage boys can sock away is astronomical. My grocery bill for my family of 6, kind of 5, kind of 6, has been $400 a month for years at this point. I use a very simple shopping and cooking strategy. I shop all the deals and loss leaders and sales, store them like this and in the freezer, and then reverse meal plan. That's my method. I'm kind of teaching people that in my membership group right now. I've already seen people save $500 a month, $600 a month by learning my strategies and cooking a little bit differently, looking at their finances differently. If you're interested in that, I'll leave a link below. But as you can see, I have a ton of food in here. So when I see things on clearance, obviously things we'll actually eat, I pick up 5 or 10 and then I don't have to go to the grocery store and pay full price. Here's an example. These grits, I love grits. Texas girl, $1.39. This is an amazing price for grits. And grits last a long time. They're a dry grain, just store them well, make sure there's no bugs on them and they'll be fine. $1.39. This can feed my family for a week. $1.39. I've had this pasta for like 2 years because I found it at a bulk store, like a restaurant bulk store. I think it was $10 for 20 pounds of pasta. So I could not go to the grocery store probably for a month and we would be just fine by keeping excess food. Now, I realize this doesn't work for everybody. Maybe it's too much to manage. I get it. But if your main goal is to save money, this will shock you how much money you can save by doing this. And we're almost at baking season, which means all of these will go on sale. Now, I bought these last year in 2023 when they were all $1.50 a bag. Right now, they're $3.50 to $4. One of my rules is never, ever pay full price for food, and that includes goodies like this.
Retail is for suckers.
Take a look at what you have and watch the sales ads. You can store these in the freezer and these will be good for years on end. Now, I have not stored these in the freezer. These have been in my pantry for a year. In fact, I should probably make these this week, and they're still just fine. Excess food, you can't beat it. I think we all know that investing in our health can save us money in the long run, whether that's eating quality food, exercising every day, taking your vitamins, and getting a really, really good night's rest. Having a high quality mattress where you can get an excellent night's sleep regularly will save you in the long run on medical bills and maybe therapy as well. Because I'm a little grouchier when I'm tired. Thank you to Helix for sponsoring today's video. Helix Sleep makes premium mattresses and bedding designed for you to fit your life and your needs. Right now, they're offering 20 different types of mattresses in their lineup, including, but not limited to, their award-winning Luxe and Ultra Premium Elite collection, the Helix Plus, a mattress designed for big and tall sleepers, and the Helix Kids mattress designed for growing bodies and endorsed by child sleep and medical experts. Everybody's different and Helix knows. That's why they created this quiz. It takes just a few minutes and you tell them what kind of sleeper you are. Like your side sleeper, a back sleeper, a stomach sleeper. And then they're going to recommend a mattress to you. It will show up at your house, rolled up in a box. You can set it up that day and sleep in it that night. We've had ours for several years now and I sleep so well on this mattress. It actually makes me not want to travel because then I have to sleep in a mattress that is not as awesome as this one. I'm always wondering when I can come back home and sleep on my Helix. Now, it can be a little scary to order something as large as this on the internet, but what Helix will give you is a 100-night sleep trial. And then if you don't like it for any reason, they're gonna make it right for you. They also offer a 10-year warranty, payment plans, and financing options if you need that. Did you know that there's these studies about the dangers of fiberglass in your mattresses? Helix does not use any fiberglass in their mattress. They are made right here in the United States in Arizona, and they are 100% fiberglass free. They're gonna give you a pretty big discount today. It's 25% off your Helix mattress. It's the first link down in the doobly-doo below. It's 25% off of your Helix mattress for Labor Day. This is a limited time sale, so you're gonna wanna pick this up before the sale ends this month in September. So if you wanna take advantage of this sale, go to the first link below. It's helixsleep.com/frugalfitmom to get your Helix mattress. You're not gonna regret it, friends. Hi, my name is Christine and I am only here for the food. The next one is a sourdough starter. Now, I don't currently have a sourdough starter on my counter that I can show you, but I can show you this starter packet that I got from As Your Standard. You don't have to get it there, but have you seen loaves of sourdough bread at the store? They're like $5 a loaf. You can make it yourself for pennies. Homemade bread is actually pretty easy. As long as you learn the skill of a homemade bread, of a yeast bread, it's not too bad. Now, if you don't want to spend 24 hours making one loaf of sourdough bread, if that's too overwhelming for you, no sweat. You can always use my 3-ingredient no-knead bread, which is a similar idea. It just takes a little less time. You don't have to roll and fold and score and have special baskets and have special bowls and mason jars and you forgot to feed your starter. Like, you don't have to do that. You can just make bread. But I'm saying the skill and ability to make homemade bread, muffins, tortillas, bagels, they're a huge markup at the grocery store. And if you have never had fresh honey whole wheat bread out of your own oven, I don't think you've known joy. There's nothing better. And the homemade products are more filling with usually less calories. I don't understand it myself. Like, I can't math that, but hey, science. This one even says it has simple instructions. Well, we'll just see about that. Okay, I can't open it. We'll just see about that. My grandma did this and she always kept her starter in the fridge so she didn't have to mess with it, except for like once a week or so. So if you're a little overwhelmed by the process, keeping it in the fridge would work just fine. Okay, add packet to flour and water, sit in a warm place for 8 hours. Look for bubbles. Feed it, it gives you the measurements. And then you do have a discard And I know a lot of people make things with the discards, sourdough pancakes, biscuits, all kinds of stuff. I have a ton of videos on my channel all about bread making skills. I will leave those below if you want to check them out later. A drying rack. Do you know how much I love this thing? The reasons I like this are threefold. Number one, I don't have to run the dryer. I don't have to use the electricity. I don't have to heat up the house. Okay. Number two, your, let's call them delicate or nicer clothes, they don't get ruined, which means your clothes last longer, which means you don't have to buy clothes more often. You have now saved even more money. That's a double savings. And number three, I actually don't have a third one. Hang on, I gotta think of a third one. Number three, it forces me to do my least favorite chore, because in order to do another load of laundry and use this, I actually have to put these away. I despise putting away clean laundry. I hate it. It's right up there with cleaning bathrooms. It's one of my least favorite home chores.
I want to do what I want to do.
But in order to use my favorite tool, I do have to do a chore I don't like, which is a perfect opportunity to watch a fall rerun of Gilmore Girls. And speaking of, are you team Dean, Jess, or Logan? Have you ever thought about what an amazing time to have all of this technology at your fingertips? I give you the cell phone. I did not get my first smartphone until I was 31 years old. I lived the first 31 years of my life with no smartphone. And then when I got this thing, my mind was blown. My two favorite things about my smartphone was the map. Driving somewhere I was not familiar with and not having to pull out a paper map was the best thing on planet Earth. Number two was mobile check deposit. And things have just gotten more exciting over time. And now, you know something on this phone that saves me a ton of money? I'm gonna tell you. It's the fast food apps. My friends. Sometimes I would prefer you not do fast food, but if you must, can we talk about the McDonald's app? Every single day in my area, if you go to rewards and deals, I can get a free medium French fry. Like, what is this sorcery? A free medium fry. What is happening? Every day, I can get a $2 breakfast sandwich. $2. Are you kidding me right now? And then do we need to talk about the Diet Coke? Here's the secret. Diet Coke, no ice, get a large, it's $1.30. Best tasting Diet Coke you'll ever have in your entire life. Okay, what is this $12 cheeseburger pack? 2 cheeseburgers, a 20-piece chicken nugget, and 2 fry for 12 doll hairs. Oh my gosh, that's a whole lot of nuggets. Could you make this cheaper at home? Yes, but sometimes you need a quick grab and go. And if you're gonna do that, for the love of all that is holy, please use these apps. Let me show you something else that saves me a whole lot. Let's see. Found it. It's my library card. Did you know that you don't need to pay for internet at your house if you have access to your library because they have free internet? You can get books, audiobooks, free community classes. Mine does summer reading programs. They do art projects for kids. They do book clubs for mothers and daughters, fathers and sons, teens. They have a discount bookstore where you can buy books. They have an amazing DVD collection. That means you don't have to pay for any streaming at all. My library has movies, TV series, you can put things on hold, and if you want something and they don't have it, you can request it. They rely on suggestions from their patrons to order new products. With this little piece of plastic, I have been able to save my family so much money over the years. I didn't even have internet at my house. Coolers have saved us hundreds and hundreds of dollars, adding up to thousands of dollars over the years. Anytime we take a road trip, a family vacation, we pack our own food. We try to eat out as little as possible because for a family of 6, it's very cost prohibitive. And we can pack sandwiches, we can pack drinks, water, apples, string cheese. So we have healthier options right at our fingertips. And instead of waiting in a drive-thru or sitting down at a restaurant, which is no fun, we can pull off to a park, do a 10-minute break, eat all of the delicious food that we've brought ourselves, and go on our merry way. Carrying our own food with us saves a ton of money, especially during vacations. I don't like to spend all of my money on food. I love to spend it on experiences instead. Now, you don't have to use nice new coolers like these. This one still has tags on it, But I wanted to show them off because these are winners prizes for the Loaded a Bike Race, which my team has won for the last 2 years. This was last year's prize. This was this year's prize. And they're very exciting. You could also use a cheap old hand-me-down cooler like the green Coleman one that's in my garage from the 1970s. That will also work. I hope you remember that every little bit counts when it comes to saving money, and especially when you add up all of these tips together, the savings can be astronomical, helping you live your best life with as little money staying in your pockets as possible. No, with as little money leaving your pockets as possible. Which was your favorite tip in this list of all the things that I own that save me money? What are some things that you have that save you a ton of money that I didn't share in today's video? Let us know down in the comments. Until next time, keep saving and living your best life. I'm sorry, do I know you? See that ring light? I'm reading a book. I'm reading a book. I think that's it.